Hi, everybody. Here to do another update for you. Well, the weather here has changed from late winter to the Sahara Desert in the matter of 3 days. And then Friday, I guess that's tomorrow, it's supposed to be back down below freezing with a chance of snow after being 90 degrees. It's really strange weather. So, anyway, news about me. I was doing a lot of thinking, and you know, I don't mean to beat this religious drum to everybody out there, but Christ was nailed to a cross in his hands and in his feet, and he wore a crown of thorns and had a spear stuck through his side. And after all that, he didn't go to the masses. Oh, you sons of bitches, I'm going to get even with you. I'm going to kill you when I get a chance. No, he said to forgive them. So I thought, if he could do that, to go through that pain and humiliation, because let's face it, there's no way he's going to live. Even if somebody did pull him down off that cross, he's dead. I mean, he would at least die from lockjaw, from the rusty nails. And he knows he's going to die, but he still says to forgive everybody that did that to him. So if he can go through that pain and humiliation, plus get the gift of seeing his mother watch him die, I think I can put down my pride and my spitefulness. And so the other day they were making fun of Doug because there was a rash of tornadoes where he was from, and he wanted to call his daughter, and they told him he'd have to wait, and he got upset. Well, let's face it, Doug has the mentality of a little kid, okay? I mean, tops 8 years old. So they were all making fun of him, and I felt kind of bad for him. And then I thought to myself, well, what do little kids like? Well, they like instant gratification for something they want. And number two, they want ice cream. So I bought Doug a drumstick ice cream bar, and he cheered right up. I mean, he was all smiles from a drumstick ice cream bar. So he's began talking to me more, and I really don't like it because he just talks about the same thing and tells the same BS over and over. But I'm keeping my spitefulness in check. It's not even anger. I'm just an old spiteful man. But I'm trying to get rid of the spitefulness. And actually, my diet is working. So maybe by the end of summer, I'll be able to get back into late middle age shape instead of senior citizen. Okay, but now I'm going to do my next confession. Oh, wait, there's other news. My friend, I have a very close friend, Joe Eagle, got into a very heated verbal argument with the guy that I will call Jerry Sohan again, and both of them took it too far, but my friend was completely right. He was given orders of something to do and tried to execute those orders, and this Jerry guy wouldn't let him do it. So then he was cooking for us at breakfast, and they were like acting like they're just good old buddies now after getting a long lecture, but you could tell they hated each other. And at lunchtime, I don't eat lunch because I'm trying to stay at 1,200 calories. And they were just insulting my friend, just saying what a terrible cook he was and backstabber and anything. But me and my friend know so much about this guy. Not only would it get him kicked out of this mission, but it probably would land him in jail, aka felony stuff. But he talks and talks and talks, and he knows what we know. I mean, sooner or later, somebody's going to crack and tell everything we know about him. I mean, just about everybody here knows that he was paying a prostitute to have sex with him down in the homeless shelter where he used to be a supervisor. But there's a lot of other things. And now they're looking into somebody bringing drugs in to another person that's staying here going through this program. And right now there's only one person that's here for taking illicit drugs, and that's him. Okay, so that's the news update. So my next confession, I want to tell you. Now granted, I don't want to go through it again. Definitely not. However, that being said, people, and even I, had this impression that if you're homeless and you're older, you're just waiting to die. Or if you're young, you're just addicted to drugs. Or a chance that you're crazy. And it's the most terrible thing you could go through in your life. But I'm going to confess to people, except for some rain, it wasn't that difficult of a time. Of course, I'm an outdoors person. Even when it's snowing, I'm still going to be outside cutting firewood and hunting and fishing and all this. It wasn't that difficult. The most difficult thing, I would say, was, going to sleep at, maybe falling asleep at 11 and being woke up at 5 every morning with a bright light and somebody screaming at you. And that's not too difficult. I mean, there was a time somebody stole my bike. I got it back. There was a time a couple people threatened me with violence, but it never happened. I don't want to do it again, but it wasn't that difficult. Just have to stay a little bit alert. And basically, to tell you the truth, I made a lot of friends, homeless and, humans. Basically, the past 10 years of my life, I'd pretty much shut myself off from the world. I didn't like to talk to people. I didn't want to have any kind of contact with other people because I have a short fuse. It's no secret. And people love lighting other people who have short fuses. But I think this experience, obviously from the becoming closer to God and Christ, is also making me a better person, a more social person, a more understanding and gentle person. And it's good too, because I'm getting old and I can't walk around hitting people with baseball bats and choking them out and stepping on their face. I mean, if I continue that way, I'd probably be killed by somebody or end up in jail. So everything works out for a reason. Well, thank you, everybody. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, ask any question you want. And if you have some money, please, if it's a quarter, send it to me. I'll put it to good use. Honestly, I will. And I would like to thank Evangeline for her donation last time. I hope I said your name correctly. And have a happy Easter, happy Passover. Uh, if there's any other holiday I'm missing, I apologize. But just try to be more forgiving of a person. It doesn't take much. It's such a little bit of effort to get such a huge reward. Thank you. Have a good day.